Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Unlocking Medicare with Tyrone Carr, your host Tyrone Carr. Today I have a special guest, Rachel, and she has a question to ask, and I decided, you know what, let's wait until let's film this quick video, and so that way we can provide additional information to our audience and our viewers. So I'll go ahead and ask Rachel the question that you have for me.
Yeah, thanks Tyrone for having me just share this question. So I was wondering, when would you recommend taking a Medicare Advantage plan?
The first scenario would be, let's say you're somebody that your health is really strong. You know, maybe you're very proactive in maintaining a healthy lifestyle, exercise, eating healthy. Your history of family health is really strong. So, you know, maybe your parents are still living and in great health. And so the idea of paying for Medicare supplemental insurance that costs money versus going to a Medicare Advantage policy that, you know, there is no monthly premium. Most of them don't have a monthly premium. So you kind of pay, you know, when you use it, versus the Medigap policy, you pay a premium no matter whether you use it or not. So it's more affordable. So that would be the first scenario. The second scenario would be someone that maybe financially you're not in the position that you would like to be or you'd hope to be. And so Medicare Advantage, being that majority of the plans are free, they're subsidized by the federal government. So again, it's still, you pay a copay, you know, whether it be hospitalization, specialists, primary care, MIs, CAT scans, for example. You're just paying a copay versus you're guaranteed to pay a monthly premium for a Medigap policy that you may or may not use. So the Advantage provides a lot of freedom, whether you're somebody who's healthy or somebody who's just not in the financial position they would like to be. And I know we're under some tough economic times currently. The third scenario and the last would be someone that has been on Medicare a number of years. You've had a Medigap policy from the time that you went on Medicare, and your health is kind of digressed over the years. And so in order for you to change from a Medigap policy over to another plan, you have to medically qualify, unfortunately. So what happens is you pay for a plan, and because you can't change, your premiums are just going to go up over the next, you know, number of years that you have that policy. So when your policy gets to a certain point, let's say, for example, you're paying $300 a month for your Medigap policy, and you compare that to a Medicare Advantage, which doesn't have a monthly premium. It's subsidized by the government. The majority of them, not all of them, but the majority of them do. But it has a max out of pocket. So let's say your max out of pocket is $5,000 for the entire year. So it's easy for us to quantify. So for example, if we take a Medigap plan, it's $300 a month versus a Medicare Advantage, there is no monthly cost, but it has a max out of pocket of $5,000. The Medicare supplemental insurance, you take that $300 times 12, that's $3,600. Assuming in this example, you have a plan G, your deductible is $233. So now your fixed cost, you're looking at $3,800 and change. Well, a Medigap policy, you also have to have a drug plan. So there's a cost associated with that. So let's just say that's $20 a month. So now that puts you over $4,000 when you add up what you're paying for the Medigap, the drug plan, and then the Part B deductible for the Medigap. The individual drug plans, the majority of them also have a deductible. So for 2022, that deductible is $480. So that's cost that you're exposed to potentially. So that puts you up close right around $4,500 a year. Now, with the Medicare Advantage plan, you're provided a lot of those ancillary services. So you get the free gym membership, you get the free teeth cleanings, you have the over-the-counter benefit. Some of them provide a hearing benefit, a vision. So when you start adding up all those ancillary services or benefits that you get, and when you add all that up versus what you're not getting with the Medigap policy, when the cost is comparable in your fixed cost compared to what you potentially could pay with the Advantage, at that point, that's when I would suggest in going to Advantage and taking your chances, because you're already paying that in fixed cost versus you may have a bad year, but that bad year may not be as bad as what you're guaranteed to pay with the Medigap policy. So those would be the three scenarios where I would recommend a Medicare Advantage.
Well, thank you so much for answering that question for me. It definitely cleared up some things that I was a little bit confused about.
Well, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us again, and we appreciate you. And so, and for our viewers, if this is the first video that you watched, please subscribe to our channel. Watch some of our other educational content that we have. We do post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So again, watch those videos as we post them in the future. Again, if you have any friends or family that are either on Medicare or agent of Medicare that are looking for some insight, knowledge, please pass your information along, and we look forward to you listening to our next video. Thank you. Thank you for checking our podcast today. We appreciate you, and please check out our website where we have future dates and times for our Medicare 101 seminars throughout the Metro Detroit area. So please check us out, come meet us in person. Look forward to meeting you in person. And again, tune into our next week's podcast as we dive deeper into Medicare. Thank you. Have a great day.